Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. And I'm here on the show to talk about news. We're going to do a news video to start us off here. So we're starting with wrestling. So today, Mercedes won her 9th belt. She's now 9 belts. Money. It's just so cringe, man. 9 titles. How many fucks do I give? 9 fucks give. No. 9 fucks not given. I mean, 9 titles. It's ridiculous. Because all these belts are just toys at this point. God, nobody cares about these titles. Because, hell, half of these probably aren't even defended. So, John Cena during SmackDown that's currently on, well, on Netflix, it's on tonight, I believe, what, 8? He named opponents that he wanted to face during his retirement run. Dominic, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, The Usos, Jacob Fatu. AJ Styles is right fucking there. They could have done Cena and AJ in Paris. Like, don't get me wrong, Logan Paul and Cena will probably be good, but I've never seen AJ Styles, to be honest. I mean, there's still time, but damn, I feel like they've kind of wasted a little bit of this retirement tour. So the Usos turned 40 today. Man, 40, big 40. So Tony Khan was asked about WWE counter-programming AEW. He said he doesn't want to focus on what other wrestling promotions are doing. It's been super focused on what they are doing and being the best they can be, as it's been a great year for AEW in terms of growth and producing great content for fans. The fact that they've grown their cable audience and found new viewers on Max and wants to highlight AEW having the best wrestlers in the world. And Tony Khan, he got that good PR training, pal. Maybe that's one thing WWE needs to do. They need to have good PR. He always says it's been a great year for AEW in every question. Hey, he's got that PR training. It only took him 6 years, but hey, you got that PR training better. I don't know, my thing with the counter programming is it's whatever. I think they're trying to run them out of business so they don't get another TV deal, but I think they'll get another TV deal. And because I don't know, I feel like competition's good. If WWE didn't have competition, if they want to run AEW out of business, then I'm just worried that they wouldn't give a shit about the shows because they wouldn't have any competition. But I don't think it's going to happen. Triple H, he confirms Pat McAfee will be at WrestlePalooza next month. It doesn't say with commentary, it just says he's going to be there. But I'm assuming it's going to be commentary. Probably for maybe just one night. So, Triple H says time will tell when it comes to more 2-night PLEs. It'll be something we see over time. Time will tell. It's really for us about super serving our fans and making them happy. Look, here's my take with this. We don't need 2 more 2-night PLE events. SummerSlam and WrestleMania, fine. We don't need any other more 2-night PLE events. Except super serving our fans shouldn't mean price gauging your tickets for like $400, $500 or more dollars. Pay-per-views ain't gonna feel special because they're just not gonna feel as special to me because you have them like every 3 weeks. So it doesn't feel as special in my opinion. Will Ospreay's in need of neck surgery. He's looking to go through with the procedure in the near future. He takes part in the Lights Out Steel Cage match this weekend. This is so insanely dumb. I'm hoping he turns out okay after this weekend, but this seems pretty fucking stupid, risky. Chris Jericho, there's significant interest within WWE for Chris Jericho's return to the company after his contract with AEW expires at the end of the year. The deal is expected to be completed when the time comes, according to a source via WrestleVotes. And Mercedes, said, when it was asked about the WWE counter program at AEW, I don't know why they even bother to ask these questions, but don't watch them. I don't care about them. I have 8 belts, my 8, well, 9 now. Yeah, and how many people give a shit about those titles? Oh, yeah, 0. That's what I thought. I don't know why she would need to care about what WWE would be doing right now. I don't even know why you're bothered asking this. I don't even know why people bother, ask these questions. I'm sure she probably watches, yes, but I don't even know why you would fucking bother ask. But, bragging about the belts. Well, I mean, she's in character here, probably. I'm sure she watches WWE. I just don't even know why you bother ask these questions. You know what the answer is going to be. So, let's talk about there's some stuff for SmackDown next week. Not tonight, but next week. United States Championship, Solo Sikoa against Sami Zayn. Street Profits versus Mello Don't Miz for the WWE Tag Team Championships #1 Contenders match. Or WWE Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders match. And Alexa and Charlotte versus Secret Harvest for the Tag Team Championship. So, man, stack SmackDown there next week. So, let's talk about some NFL news now. So, Purdy reports Steelers rookie defensive lineman Derek Harmon is expected to miss about a month with a sprained MCL per rap sheet. So, a good update considering some thought it could have been a season-ending injury. He'll probably end up on the injured reserve, but that's the good news. It wasn't anything more serious. Cam Newton says Trevor Lawrence has the most to prove at quarterback this year. He's a top 5 paid QB with bottom 5 QB production. Yeah, I mean, he has a lot to prove this year, man. So felt like it's a make or break year. So Jerry Jones talked about Michael Parsons in a Stephen A. interview. He said, end quote, we got him for three years no matter what. I just hope they get something done, man. What is happening? End quote, it would take a Herculean trade offer for the Cowboys to even consider trading Micah Parsons. Per Fowler, ESPN. I feel like it would have to take a big offer for them to even consider trading him, but at some point, if he doesn't want to be here, they might not have a choice. Trade talks between the Vikings and Panthers have been centered around a day 3 draft pick per Ben Gosling, and this sure seems like it'll get done, man. A reunion with Adam Thielen and the Vikings. Jackson Dart says that Russell Wilson has earned the starting job, but says when his number gets called, he's going to ball. Mike Vrabel says he's looking for the, end quote, rats that are leaking the team's injury info, he told reporters. The 49ers are finalizing a trade with the hashtag Commanders for running back Brian Robinson Jr. B-Rob finds his new home. San Fran sends a 6th-round pick to Washington. Man, 49ers collect another mediocre player. He can be their backup now. Jerry Jones, on the Stephen A. interview, said there's no room for an agent to be involved in negotiations with Micah Parsons. That's what agents are for. Man's retarded. But yeah, the Vikings are inquiring about trading for Adam Thielen, like I was mentioning. The Panthers right tackle Taylor Moton reached agreement on a 2-year, $44 million extension with $40 million guaranteed. The New Orleans Saints, the only team that hasn't decided on a starting quarterback for opening day, will start Spencer Rattler in their preseason finale. That Sky Moore trade's official with San Francisco, and Travis Hunter not playing the last preseason game. Alright, let's get some a little bit of NBA news. So, New York Knicks could pursue Malik Beasley. Yeah, New York has also been sized a team that can pursue Beasley after ESPN which we'll get to, reported that Beasley is no longer the target of a federal gambling investigation. Nixon maintained a level of interest in Beasley since the teams met in the first round of the playoffs. So, the investigation, just as free agency was about to commence, led Detroit to scrap its 3-year, $42 million deal. I don't know if they need him. He's a sharpshooter, but I don't know if they need him. The Warriors and Spurs are showing interest in Trey Murphy III per at Jake L. Fisher. Pelicans, I don't think they're going to trade him. I mean, of course, the Pelicans aren't going to trade him, but is this really news? Like, he's a 6'10 stud who shoots 40% from 3. But they're not going to trade him, obviously. So, Tony Parker's reportedly looking to become an NBA coach per at Euro sheet. The Kings are reportedly trying very hard to trade Malik Monk to open a roster spot for Russell Westbrook. Dennis Schroeder says he'll never be loved as much as Dirk Nowitzki in Germany because of his dark skin. Jesus Christ, dude. So we got this news from Shams Charania. Breaking: Malik Beasley's no longer a target of the federal gambling investigation conducted by his Eastern District of New York. His attorneys Steve Haney and Mike Schotter told ESPN this potentially reopens free agency for one of the NBA's top shooters. Look, maybe they think he wasn't throwing, he was just ass. But it is crazy how they can fuck up your name up and just move on, where just like nothing happened. So, they kind of ruin his free agency if you think about it. Because it's kind of weird that happened before free agency. But when he was going to get good money, but now he ain't going to get a big contract, so. So, talk about some NASCAR news here. The Xfinity Series for qualifying got lightning down. Connor Zilch will be on the pole, but he'll probably drop to the back and get out the first caution and have Parker Kligerman finish the race. So, the lightning hold will likely at least delay Cup qualifying, which is scheduled for 5. They won't get the cars pushed out by then. They've had to stop tackling under the hold. So, North Carolina judge has granted a preliminary injunction keeping Rick Ware Racing from selling either of its charters until their litigation with Legacy Motor Club is resolved. Legacy had sought the injunction. Legacy is suing Rick Ware. They're battling over whether an agreement for Rick Ware to sell a charter to Legacy. They argue over whether they understood the final agreement was for 26, not 27. Also, some confusion which charter. Trial set for January. So, a change for who will give the command tomorrow night for Daytona. It will be Kevin Owens' fight. So, the rest of the schedule for today: 5:05 on True TV Cup qualifying, 7 on the CW pre-race, 7:40 CW Xfinity race. It's going to be 70% chance of rain during the day, which is for the next few hours, and 40% at night. Tomorrow, 7 on the NBC pre-race, 7:55 NBC Cup race, and then 70% chance of rain during the day, 40% at night. It's like it said 7:45. Why is it now 7:55? But it says, Connor Zilch will most likely drop to the rear and get out the first caution, have Kligerman finish the race, and helps to run Portland full next week. But yeah, that's all the news, ladies and gentlemen, here on the channel. So until next time, Malcolm, peace, leave.